Hello and welcome to AM Guitar with me, Anjay. Today I am going to tell you the secret of what the fuss about fuzz is, and, coincidentally, what the fuss about strats is. Now, I've always hated Stratocasters and fuzz pedals. Never found one that I liked. Until quite recently. And it all started when this 2016 Squier came into my life. Now, I'll tell you more about this in another video, but this is basically a guitar that was designed to be what the classic vibes are to classic Fenders, what the modern what a modern guitar would be to modern Fenders. So modern neck, layout, everything. And I really enjoyed playing this guitar, and I hadn't enjoyed playing a Fender Stratocaster or a Stratocaster in general, whatever make it is, at all, ever. But this one I really enjoyed playing. Something about it that just felt right, and it sounded great. And then coincidentally, not long afterwards, Zevex sent me the Fat Fuzz Factory, which you've seen a review of already. If you haven't, I'll put it up in whichever corner it appears in. And the combination of the two made me suddenly get it, understand what the fuss about fuzz was, and what the fuss about strats was, and what the fuss was about the two of them combined. And I'm going to let you into this secret. And it's not a secret. Turns out everyone knows this. I'm just a bit thick. So what we're going to do is I've got the Fuzz Factory going into my Ampster, so it's a tube amp, into the door. I've got a little bit of reverb on it, and I'm going to take you through what this is and why it's taken me so long to get it. So the first thing is you need to have a decent Strat. It doesn't work with cheap, nasty Strats, I'll be honest. You also need a good fuzz face style circuit. Silicon, germanium, doesn't matter. You need to be in position 4. So position 5 is the neck pickup, 4 is the middle and the neck together. So this is what that sounds like with the volume rolled all the way on. Now it sounds thick and chewy, a little bit octavey on these high notes. Here, like an upper octave. Sounds great. The trick is that in this position, the volume control plays an incredible amount into what the sound of the fuzz pedal's going. Now, another thing about the secret is that you've got to go directly into the fuzz pedal with this kind of setup. You can't have anything in front of it. So I'm on 10. I'm going to roll this back to 9. So here's 10. Here's 9. So 10, 9. All of a sudden, it cleans up. And my mind just blew. Because I don't ride the volume. I have the volume all the way up usually. Now, that got me kind of playing around with what the volume sounds like as you keep rolling back. So I'd heard about this whole thing of glassy clean tone. I did a little short on it a while back. So around about 2. The guitar's completely clean. And you start rolling it in. So 9.5. Nine. And if you keep rolling it back to about maybe 5. Keep going down. All of a sudden, there's this huge variety of sounds that you can get just from the volume control. I'm not going near the fuzz pedal. The fuzz pedal, here's a picture of what the setup is. So you kind of distorted overdrive. to super clean. And it is something that only a Strat can do with a fuzz face. You can't do it with a humbucker guitar at all, which doesn't work because it's too much of an output. You can do it with a Telecaster in the middle position, sort of, but there's something about this fourth position, these two pickups together, and riding that volume control. And then you can bring the tone control in and do other things. So if I go into... So I'm on 8 here, which is kind of a little bit growly. I roll the tone back. I can start to thicken the tone up. Roll the brightness off a little bit. If I have the tone all the way off and have it in kind of that octave fuzz position. Just emphasises some of the chewiness. If I have it in that 9.5 position, I can take some of the top end out. And it's just so flexible. I can do all my clean parts. And I can roll it in for a solo. Roll it back for a bit of rhythm. All from the volume control on the guitar. Now, obviously, it works in other positions. So in the bridge position, this is all the volume on. Can roll it off. I can do it just on the neck. But there's something about that neck and middle. Some people call it a quack, some people don't. But it just does something. And it genuinely, it felt like a magic trick to me. Just rolling the volume off, like half a roll, not even all the way down to 9. Just riding the difference between the two. Just blew my mind. And I know this isn't a secret. People have known about this for a very long time. And it's what Hendrix did all of the time and people after him. But it took me ages to figure it out. And it was because I've been trying to do it with guitars that weren't a Strat and it didn't work. The combination of a Strat and a Guz fuzz is pretty much all you might need for everything up to kind of classic rock. I mean, it just sounds so good. I can't express to you how good this sounds. And how ridiculous it is it's taken me 30 years to discover it when everyone's known about it for the last 70 years. So, yeah, there is my fuss about fuzz secret. It's not a secret. You get a good Strat, you get a good fuzz face, and you turn the volume down a bit. That's it. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. I'd love to know what kind of stupid things blew your mind when you were first discovering new effects and playing with new sort of sounds, pedals you hadn't realised were awesome. Time you had wasted hating things you should have been loving. Let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Cheers.